Peacekeeperalex and the Psychic Wargamers. We're going to carry on where we left off last time in regards to this Empire campaign. The Psychic Wargamers still war through Warhammer 2, the Empire campaign, Let's Play number 2. And this is also going to be the Psychic Wargamers stream number 72. So let's just resume game and see where we left off. So you can see here we did clash with the Beastmen upon our doorstep. Defeated them. Karl Franz ended up having to leave where he was located, and we still have Uberpsych, but I think we may have a problem, and we can recruit another general, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to recruit units, and we can't because we don't have any current. Don't have the ability for some reason, so that's not going to be good.
Yes, my lord.
Assign skills. Where's finest? And we're going to intern here. So Uberpsych, Altdorf, we still have. And then we still have a region over in the middle of the Western Badlands, Dragonborn Mines, which we're actually going to. I think we're going to build something here. I think we're going to go with fields just to get growth going, build it to that second city, and then reconstruct military purposes. And turn. I don't know what this Redhorn tribe's going to do. They might attack once more. If they do, the last battle. And of course, the Bloody Hands, they keep moving. Okay, good. We can speed it up here too. Make it real quick. Let's see. More vampires. Ended their diplomacy. Non-aggression.
The enemy bring reinforcements.
So we are going to fight again here. We are going to
attack. Be wise.
Gallic Deathmaker. I got the reinforcements. We're going to fight battle. And it looks like the enemy has 708, and then they do have an extra 709 with Gallic Deathmaker. And I'm wondering how many we have here. 360. We're probably around near the same. Near 700. Probably more than that.
Your soldiers are ready to deploy for.
We're gonna charge. So we're housing here 3 spearman units.
Drag out your
You can see that alternating color of red and white. We got the crossbows.
Yes, sir.
We do have some crossbows. We do have some handgunners, some free company militia, as well as they got the handguns too. We got again that Reichsguard Knight, and he's gonna clean house. That's what he's gonna do. We're gonna go charge right at the Chaos Warhounds. We do have a halberd unit as well as 4 spears and 3 swords.
Spearman! Go! Yes, sir! Ready! Dodge! For the Warhammer! Sigma calls! Ready? Kill everything!
Your warriors tire, mighty lord. Their exertions dull their ability to fight. Give them time to rest, even amidst the thickest of battles.
What do you bid? Quick march!
The enemy waver, my lord. Their troops begin to flee. Run the cowards down.
We await
So you can see my army approaching here, and they got a small rabble of beastmen, lesser. The herds, Ungors. Small amount of them, though.
Spearmen! For the twin-tailed comet! Swordsman! My Ulrich's wrath! For the twin-tailed comet!
Hans. Carl Franz is right in the mix, just lighting them his Warhammer, and the Unger herd is going flying. Franz. See here right to the south, the Beast Lord laying havoc on the swordsmen and spearmen, trying to hold them back. We need to bring the Emperor over that way.
My subjects call! Battle and blood awaits! Roar!
Yeah, it's Stoneheart. They've met on the battle before. You can see both of them, Stoneheart and Deathmaker, right in the mix and causing some serious damage to the army. Now Karl Franz is here with the Warhammer, and he's going to lay it down.
Sigmar demands blood! State troops ready! Ulrich's wrath on them! Spearmen! For Ulfdorf! Attack!
And the others are still pelting arrows, so the enemy still has a chance here.
In range!
You can see to the south, the Reichsguard's still fighting.
Reichsguard knights!
That spearman herd, now they should probably actually bounce out of that.
Moving now! In range! For powder dry! Halberdiers!
Where's my halberdiers right towards the raiders? They're archers. They're gonna have to start fleeing. You can see a patch of archers still over there. And their general's not going down. Not yet. See, one of the generals is gone. He's retreating, and I'm going to send him towards... I'm going to send Karl Franz towards Deathmaker for the last remaining Beast Lord. You can see him. And the amount of soldiers killed by their captains is quite a lot. Hit him! Hit him, damn you! Still getting hit with arrows. The amount of dead and trying to get over there.
We will kill them all! Let's have ya!
See him charge the last remainder of this Beastman army. The Empire's men are victorious, but at what cost? A lot of the soldiers hit here. 2 swordsmen, spearmen, the halberdiers, even the Free Company militia, and one of the units just got killed off completely. Low health. Even the Reichsguard Knights lost down to 17 men. They're gonna end this little skirmish here. And somehow Deathmaker is dead. Oh, he gets killed. And leaves just a small beastman pocket here, and then outwards towards over there. Which we should cycle. Do the same thing over here. Speed it up just a bit. Small skirmish. And our spearmen are routed? Yeah, broken. They are broken off that last attack. You can see just as our missile infantry get into view. Still, the Reichsguard are traveling.
Warriors begin to rally, sire. Steady their nerves, and they will be able to rejoin the fight.
Sigma, preserve us!
Swordsman routed. See this Reichsguard approaching the Ungor Raider unit. Bows. Enemies' bows. And just as they start getting fired upon, they start retreating, and the Reichsguard Knights charge.
Take the ground!
Yeah, broken. Done. Victory. Park victory. 535. We lost, but the enemy lost 451, so they still did take a piece of us out. We're defending against Empire Successionists. They're attacking. We do not have this. And they did take it. Psych lost.
Wrong, my lord. These runts rarely emerge from under their mountains. Don't be fooled by their stunted height. They are hardy, stubborn creatures, and are not to be underestimated in battle.
Should have been cruel jest by the gods. Warhammer has been killed in the Battle of Uberpsych, Reichland. Upgrade. Should be able to upgrade city soon. Growth.
What does the Emperor bid?
Checking this
Yes,
army.
my lord.
Get ready to heal up. We got rid of the beastmen. Heal up here and then go after the successionists. So we're going to end turn 2,900. We got 2,560 coming in next turn. He's giving me quick movement here. I'm just going to watch out for iHeart. If they move on iHeart. And we got to maneuver. We need a new general too. We should have done that last turn. And the vampires are starting to attack. And the beastmen attack again, and we're just going to delegate. This one's different. Oh no. Maybe we can go in if I go. You can go in here, see. Afwab, Gorebringer, Battle of Kemperbad, Reichland, Karl Franz, leading that decimated unit that's wanting to rest in an angry, foul mood. In the middle of this huge forest, finding
the terrain conceals the enemy's
more beastmen.
The forest may be used to conceal your movements, Commander. Close with the enemy under cover of the trees.
Got a good charge in.
Your troops come under fire, Commander. Have them find cover or eliminate the source.
Yes, sir, quickly! Yes, sir. Sir, in range, Sigma calls.
So they charge against each other across the field. Some spearmen on my side. First to get there. Followed up by some swordsmen. And the Free Company mission firing upon. Other ones coming in and attack their flank around the left side as these Ungar herds gather and surround my forces. Halberds come off on the one side here, being scrappy about it. Look at this. Moving right in, right around them. Right on the other side we could see spearmen. 2 units and some swordsmen getting attacked as well by more Hunger herds, and then 2 Free Company just sitting there attacking. We're going to send our Reichsguard right on this side and see what that looks like. Send them right down here. And they're going to charge in. Looking like the heroes. Yeah. Oh. Yes. And that breaks the enemy a bit. You can see him started trying to get to that general, that Beast Lord. There we go, he finds them.
My rule is absolute. We serve the Emperor. My Gamers! State troops ready. Free Company! Show us the foe. Spearmen! They will die. Reichsguard Knights.
And we could bring the Reichsguard into the mix here. And as one of the main army sections here start to be finished, moving past small beastmen trying to herd them in, they start getting fired upon by the raiders, bowmen, Ungars. Yeah, they look like that dude from Narnia, kind of. Like the bottom, like half is beast and hooves. Gonna charge them off the field. See, we're chasing them right off the field, and they continue to retreat. Continue to move up with the spears, swords, and halberdiers. 5 units in total first. Then we also got Free Company. Free Company militia firing upon as well. Firing their pistols. And they retreat backwards. Just one angle hit.
Yes, sir.
And go right off to the right flank here.
No lingering! Swordsman! Yes, my lord! Ready? The Empire endures!
I'm going to speed it up here just a bit. And Death. Gorebringer's gone. Karlfron's got hit though in that battle. Whoa. About a third of the health left. Decisive victory. 113 lost, 374 lost for Afwab Gorebringer. Reichsguard getting good. One of our melee units getting 71 kills, not bad too. And successionists attack again. This time, 3 crossbows, 2 swords, 2 spearmen, and an extra spearman. Could be the difference here. Turn this around. Riddle of Alhart. Adolphus van Hasselt versus Helmut Ludenhoff.
Missiles at the ready! The Empire endures!
Your troops will fire at will without orders to the contrary, Commander. Have them conserve their ammunition, if you so wish.
Yes, sir! Sigma calls! Heldenhammer!
The enemy attack your flank, Commander. Drive them off.
For the comet! Ready! For Heldenhammer! Crossbowmen! Find your targets! Halberdiers! Spearmen! By Ulrich's wrath! State troops ready! We serve the Emperor! Ready for war! At your service! Blood of our heirs!
The enemy seems to have us outmatched here. Spearmen against spearmen shields. Spearmen against spearmen. We do. He is fighting there. We are trying to get him.
For Heldenhammer! Swordsman! We are Sigmar's heirs! Ah!
I'm going to shift our swordsmen in the battle, get them towards those spearmen. We are trying to shift the
Missiles at the ready!
atmospherics of this battle. Aim in on this spearman unit.
They are wavering! Hit them all!
And we're having the crossbow power really changed
State troops ready.
the look of it, and we ended up winning. 543 to 186. And even the general's looking tired now. Ludenhoff. So Ludenhoff, he's getting low in health. Completely. And they break. With one hull heart. .654 deployed against 422. They lost 306. We lost 135. 519 remaining. Take on captain's units, replenish by 9%.
Consider merging some units in this army, my lord. They will be better placed to survive the glorious battles to come.
I command here. Praise Sigma. Now. The Empire. I will marshal the band. To the provinces. Summon the Elector Counts.
We can get Altar of Growing here. We can get to that third placement. 4,000. We got 3,915 right now. And we need to march pretty... Is Grunberg the first place I want to march to right now? Might be a really good spot to hit. I don't know. I think I need to wait a couple more turns to be true. Warhorse. Royal Buck.
Who called?
Thus a nobleman with close associations to the House of Haviland has been imprisoned by order of Helmut Feuerbach, Elector Count of Talabakland. He is accused of having a forbidden affair with one of Helmut Feuerbach's family members. Talabakland obeys for the Haviland is nobleman's blood, sentencing him to death. He may have the political power to lobby for the prisoner's release should you choose to do so. Lobby for a pardon. As one.
You now have the facilities to begin technological research, sire. It only remains for you to choose the direction of development.
Search your technology, the finest minds Deldorf stand ready to improve your methods of war, or task them with the direction of development, or the benefits of their research. We're currently researching Engineers Guild.
Perhaps you know the intrepid adventurers well. A drinking establishment. will not go unnoticed by them.
Not in my name. Who calls? Ready. Bring me to my men. I will not obey.
Use your armies to exert control over...
Movement. Recent conversation in the local tavern has been centered around a pair of powerful mercenaries rumored to be traveling through nearby provinces. The famous dwarf slayer is Gotrek and his human companion and chronicler Felix Sager. Some of the Empire consider Gotrek and Felix to be outlaws, but the duo are known to have slain some of the most insurmountable adversaries known to the forces of order. Should they be persuaded to join our cause, they would be truly formidable allies.
Relations with foreign powers may be managed through diplomacy. Now is your chance, my lord. Have the great adventurers join you and witness their legendary might for yourself.
The slayer seems unenthusiastic at first, but is soon persuaded that you can help him achieve the great doom he craves. Felix tells you apparently that he welcomes the safety and numbers our forces will provide.
Now I can sheath my sword and put quill to paper.
Got a bit hairy there, my lad, but you fought well. I am Prince and Emperor. Let's go. Fight! If you're going to fight!
40 turns. Nice.
What?
Alright.
On march! Step to it! I command here. No peace, just war. Raise your weapons.
We're going to face off here against Grunberg. The Successionists, Hans, Frankenwerter, are hiling Felix and Gotrek. And we're going to raise an army over there beforehand. This is going to be Battle of Grunberg. And they do have... They have quite a few. They have 2 armies. Around the same as my forces, just a bit more. We are on the attack. I think what we want to do is go straight on the attack to try and get rid of these forces here. There's 3 spearmen, swords, and crossbow along with Hans.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
You may use the hills, valleys, and stranger formations of this place to your advantage, Commander. The terrain can conceal your forces.
Go! In the name of the twin-tailed comet, take the ground! Crossbowmen! Taking position! Formation, march! Standing by! Yes, sir, quickly! Take the ground! Sigma!
You can see here we're targeting their crossbows on the left and right. Our Reichsguard attacked, and we are taking them down. their archers before their spearmen can fully arrive. We're going to be able to retreat the right side. On the left side, we're just going to pick them off. As our foot soldiers get to the front.
Swordsman! Yes, sir!
Sigmar calls! We obey! For Heldenhammer!
Understood! Sigmar calls! For the Warhammer! For the Warhammer!
Understood! For the Emperor! We obey!
By Gamers! We obey! Yes, General! For Heldenhammer!
Yes, sir!
Sigmar commands! For France! Don't give it an inch!
Swordsman! War!
Roar! Shoot them! Sigmar guides us! All ranks fire!
So we've gathered up, took out their crossbows, and my Reichsguard is still getting attacked over here by some foot soldiers. I'm going to try and retreat him back over on the right flank. We can see here, spearmen,
Wolves charge with us!
swordsmen, successionists, spearmen, swordsmen, all up here, and then a large portion sandwiched by mine, the Empires. This striking blue. The Empire has a deep red. You can see all across here. And we've turned our guns towards on the left flank. But we want to be targeting, I think, their crossbows, because we can still see crossbows in the distance.
How that drive! And gunners! Free company! By Golmaraz!
This last crossbow unit.
Now we strike! Forward, man!
You can see right on the left flank they've gathered Hans, the general. You can see spearmen, swordsmen, and Otto Ora, halberdiers, another general.
All ranks, fire! Shoot them!
We have targeted their crossbows to a certain point.
In range! For France! By Ulrich's wrath! Shoot them! Free company!
You can see a break in the lines on the right flank, and we're going to shift these units, 4 units here. Got some 2 spearmen and 3 swords. We're just going to obliterate this one spearman that corrected.
Ulrich's wolves, charge with us! The Empire endures! And gunners! None shall live! They are wavering! As long as we outnumber them, we will hold! They are wavering! Fight, men! Fight for our right to live! Heldenhammer! Die, traitor!
Just a small pocket of enemy is remaining, and we've continued to fire upon.
We serve the Emperor! Sigmar guides us! No! Swordsman! Sir! Yes, General.
So we've defeated them, they break, and a large amount of my army still remains. Even though we didn't want to be dealing with this necessarily right now. Victory. Decisive victory. So 339 lost. They deployed 429 and 654. There was 284 losses for the one army hands, and then Otto Ohr 460 losses as well. Got about 300 remaining, 300 some odd. Here we go. Well, they lost all of it there then. Campaign map. We're gonna occupy Gunberg.
Sources report that Middenheim is sending help to the secessionists in an effort to destabilize the Empire, intercept their reinforcements, and demonstrate to Todbringer that there is but one master of Reichland.
Todbringer. Of course, she was to win the following battle of Bloodborne Woods. Those will break away from the rule of the Empire and nothing but tenacious. They have sent a request for resistance to their allies in the north, and this appeal has been answered with covert detachments of men. Our spies have revealed a massing of a military force in the Bloodborne Woods. Take the fight to them before they can grow into an army.
Bring me to my men. The Empire. To the provinces. My quest is doom. Yes, my lord. So? Is it time? Raise Sigma. Take up the pace. What does the Emperor bid? What?
Karl Franz. Pistol Corps. We'll end turn. We'll see what the successionists do. We need to make it to that waypoint. Borders, when they shelter from larger threats abroad, do we let them cross to our territory, turn them away? Welcome.
A strategic overview can be useful in such uncertain times, sire.
I command here. Ulrich's will.
So we maneuver over towards Uberpsych and we can see a Helmut Ludenhof, a small amount of army. And we're gonna try and continue to muster up forces. Insufficient funds. We're gonna assign skill points as well. So Conroy, Hasselhoff are new. Schlechter.
So, what?
I think I should go to diplomacy. Speak to different ones here.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Now what brings you here with a sheathed blade?
Payments. And we don't have too much, so we can't offer too much on the diplomacy side right now. Is that really what it is?
Who calls? Friendship is more valuable. Sigmar's will.
Go there. Go to the Golden Order, go to Marienburg.
Welcome, my countrymen. As you say, sir.
Yes.
Midland.
Approach us, friend. And make
Non-aggression
your
pact.
fool's action.
So,
Auckland.
It is good to see fellow sons of the Empire.
indeed.
Sigma's will.
Auckland.
It is good to see fellow sons of the Empire. Of course.
The
Let's see if some of the other ones will do it.
Approach
Maybe
and
one or
make
two.
your offer.
Never.
So not Weisenland, not Sterling.
By Sigma's will.
Affirmative.
So Aberhaupt Anderson of Sterling, though, well.
Who calls?
Ostermark.
Surely an agreement will be reached.
Aggression Pact.
Empire's blessing. Yes.
So Ostermark as well. Grudgebringers.
I will listen, but my
I'll ignore
And
that.
Ignorant.
All right.
Haviland.
It is good to see fellow sons. I don't agree.
Nope, not Haviland.
Empire.
Midland.
Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
No, sir.
And not Midland.
Who calls?
Come then.
Nordland.
Only Sigma's God.
So moderate.
Yes.
Ostland.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire.
Doesn't look like they're gonna do it either.
Approach and make your offer. But
Not likely.
So we do have some from there. Can we do something with
Hail, Sigmar's sons. Fine.
Bretonia?
Do you know who are? These lands are ours by the right. Agreed.
By the light of...
Welcome. How fares the...
So naive. What? To war! Onward! Don't mumble, manling. Can't snow away. Ready. And what can the
Some non-aggression pacts with the dwarves. Or at least try to.
What? Greetings, Umgi. How fair? No.
Kislev?
You will drink with us. Then we Kislev.
No, not there.
You dare.
Vampire counts. Can we get non-aggression pact with them?
To some disobey.
Lord of the Night. Thou shalt treat me with the respect. I will not. I hunt. Such insolence. I refuse.
The dragons were close to giving us one.
It is an imbecilic thing to bother me. Cease.
Close. Well, at least we gathered some non-aggression pacts with the other provinces of the Empire.
Praise Sigmar.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Imminent rebellion happening.
What does the Emperor bid? I will marshal the men.
Oak Slayer.
Ready to turn. There is a rebellion happening in the Western Badlands. So we have to finish up our recruitment and try and maneuver recruitment over that way. Whoa. Paragon is dead, gone.
Your foolish subjects here have taken up arms against your rule, my lord. Move against their uprising, or it may grow to threaten your grip on this place.
To the provinces.
And?
True servant of Sigma.
A fool's action. Never! We cannot! Not likely. Yes, to unite the provinces.
Skaven, my lord. These verminous rat men are rarely seen above ground. Place no trust in their words, and keep their squalid messengers at arm's length, lest some foul contagion overtake you.
Monster Slayer! Summon the Elector Counts into battle.
So we're gonna attack here Gustav Pappenheimer of the Successionists here with Uber Psych that they had taken it 4 or 5 turns ago. We'll bring the fight to them.
Be sure to use the maps available to assist your tactical planning, Commander.
Quick march! Ready for war! Take...
We're gonna charge Carl Franz here, one of their
Ground is
archers.
yours, Commander. Be sure to use it to best advantage.
So as you can see here, we just gathered at the mouth of this circle, this huge statue with the Warhammer. Maneuvered right outside of him. You can see the enemy has gathered, and we'd sent Carl Franz in to deal with some of the archers, but now he's getting attacked, so we're gonna get him out of there.
Formation! March! Moving now! To battle! Now we strike! Go! Take the ground! We serve the Emperor! Soldiers of the Empire! Announce aid! We're ready! Swordsmen!
We got Carl Franz out of there. Surrounded the enemy.
Free company! Spearmen! Moving faster! We obey! To arms then! Take position! Very well!
Here we go.
Get them! Relish us!
Karl Franz is wreaking havoc on the remainder of this army. It's been surrounded. A handful of swordsmen. The bows are fairly nullified. From afar you can see some of them retreating. One more. There's the general right in the field. Hasn't really moved at all. He has a bow. He's been sitting there firing. But the enemy is broken. Successionists are lost this battle. And we have regained Uberpsych. Decisive victory. .267 off 1171. And they deployed 655, lost 442. And that general didn't get a lot. 111 kills with that bow. .904 remaining for our army.
Bring me to my men.
And to Helmgott. Emperor successionists have caught themselves unawares. They continue to recruit. Western Badlands.
Praise Sigma.
Research available. Missiles. We can sit here and do a commandment because we have reclaimed Reichland. Council of Burgermeisters. We'll choose.
So?
Assign skill points. Karl Franz. Missile damage. We'll change that. And what else can we do here? Public order.
True servant of Sigma.
Armor is for maidens.
So we're gonna have to be able to do this. Godric versus Richter Weismund. And this is gonna be the event.
Good odds for the great
Enemy failed to spot your ambush attack. Now the element of surprise will leave you the upper hand. So this is them mustering the successionists. And as we take Grunbad and Uberpsych, there's one more, I think. Battle of Blood Pine Woods.
Weapons at the ready! What do you think? Ready for war!
Sigma! Godric!
Fire! For the Emperor! We are ready! In your sights! Mine host!
Bring in!
Attack!
Ooh. Ooh. They start firing those guns upon us as we lay the ambush. We pretty much target their rocket batteries. Then they fired upon. Huge swath of explosion in the pined areas. You can see the trees are fairly decimated in this region. And they start clashing. They start attacking our front lines.
Sigma calls! Take the ground! We obey! No lingering! We are Sigma's heirs!
You can see we left Gotrek in the middle of a huge amount of men here, taking on some spearmen. Richard Wiseman himself, the general, and the swordsman, they're actually doing fairly well.
As you say!
And the front lines that they attacked with is not enough, even with still sending barrages from those rocket batteries, getting hit with a lot of archer fire. Not too many engineers left. And they are retreating after that. Start firing upon their crossbows next. Oh, and they are decimated. We break through the lines and start marching right past. We're gonna go rescue Gotrek here. The amount of archers and crash with the amount of troops I sent towards Gotrek in the middle, and they shift. They start to retreat. The battle is won. We've got a couple troops left. There's one spearman unit. Really, it leaves a few units still alive over on the other side. And one leopard company getting trapped amongst them. They still had a decent amount of army here. And I thought this was over. So we're going to maneuver to get situated again. Just speed it up. They're on this hill. 4 units, 2 spears, swords. Got some cav as well, pistoliers.
Berserker! Moving out!
Yes, General! No lingering! Spearman! Sigma commands! Take the ground!
Start spawning sporadic units as we move upwards, and they are getting decimated.
We obey!
They get overcharged.
Ready for war! Our weapons are yours! I'm in! They will fall! Take aim! Ready! Take position!
So we continue to move upwards. 3, 4, 5 units left of the enemies, and they're going to start to charge, and we're going to start targeting those pistoliers. And those Shetland ponies. They still have a spearman unit as well as...
Ready for war! Guns! Standing by! Finally! Show us the foe!
We face!
Ready for war! Prepare for combat!
Onward!
And they are firing on Gotrek here with those pistols.
Go, go!
We are Sigma's heirs! By Ulrich's wrath! No lingering! Yes, sir!
Shift the fire here with the arrows. And And we start firing upon them. Oh my, that was it. Huge hit here. These archers we got.
Yes, sir! Sigma calls! Spearman! We obey! Strike! Fire! Agreed! All right then! Standing by!
This last engagement here, grouping together the last remainders we have, sending in those two heroes, Ultra and Felix, and then this slamming the archers. And they are squarely defeated here. The last remainder is going to be about to be besieged.
Spot us the target! For Heldenhammer! Drum! Into position!
The enemy general is defeated.
Going!
Close victory on this one. End up beating the event. And the muster has ended. Godric 51 kills, but the rest of our army doing really well too. Our arrow is getting quite a few.
All the good!
Take on captives.
Out of my way, scrap!
Quest successful. The following battle of Blood Pine Woods. Weapon gain found in the hands of a long dead guardian. This sword guards its users, make them a much better fighter.
Send me a champion! Making ground! Summon the Elector Counts! The trees tell me much. I shall pull them from the earth.
Gonna end turn. Hopefully we're able to muster up enough men over in the Western Badlands, where we have that one province and a rebellion to take care of. Now that the successionists are fairly suppressed, we should be able to deal with other threats like the provinces and trying to combine.
Enemies have forever been on the doorstep
Norskins
of the
attack,
Empire, my lord.
Elector's Stake, Castle
An
von
elector
Roken,
requires aid, and would surely be thankful for it. But it may be costly to render assistance at this time.
Send a military force. You join the defense of Castle von Roken against Norska. Field to Vosten +1. Send defend alone against Norska. Send a military force. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to fight this Norskin battle here, and I think I actually might leave it on. Can we quick save? We can't quick save, so I'm actually gonna fight this before we end the episode, and we're gonna be joining Skarfner against Rolf, the it's a fairly large force here, and I'm going to be taking hold of Gavin Olden and 4 other units, Empire Knights, Handgunners, and 2 Swordsmen to try and beat this Marauder Hunters and Marauder Army. Let's fight battle. Does have some skin wolves. Battle of Castle von Ruken.
Allied reinforcements are arriving in support, Commander. Link up with them and surround the enemy.
Without delay! Swordsman!
So we're going to speed up here. We are going to be meeting up with some allies, and they do have a couple spearmen, couple swordsmen, some crossbow, some halberdiers, as well as...
I do not fear death! Send us out! Shoot them! Swordsman! Quick march! The skull splitter!
Your commander has been killed in action, my lord. Word has already spread amongst your troops. They will surely lose heart.
Handgunners! Servant of Sigma!
What the heck?
Quickly now! The ground quakes! Sigma!
Your craven warriors run from the battle, my lord. Round them up and send them back to the fight.
You can see here, my men are like right on the front lines here, taking quite a hit in the Marauder Axe Infantry. We still got a lot of units, and I am kind of maneuvering my horsemen to try and do as much damage as possible. We are winning here slightly, 542 to 540. The amount of maneuvering, our swordsmen are pretty much done. We're going to put back our handgunners, continue with our general on the left flank, try and take on a lot of different things.
We await your orders! Attack! At once! Sigma, preserve us!
So 392, and it's fairly even keel.
Ready! Ready for war! Ready for war! We obey! No lingering!
Mike started, I'm getting a hit here fairly hard. And it evening out quite.
Return to duty!
The enemy seems to be winning closely.
Faith in the commit! Ready for orders! Ready for war!
The enemy has the upper stand here. One's 59 to 240. They ended up taking it right at the end of it. And he wasn't able to get it there. Damn it. Valiant defeat. As Norska wins. I didn't think it looked like enough. And even with 134 kills from the horsemen. And we should have went after those skin wolves. That was the first. Look at that. 208 kills. That was where we needed to target. Thanks for joining.